Hello and welcome to episode 40 of Rebuilding Chelsea on FM23. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got the final two games of the season for you, at home to Fulham and away to Blackburn Rovers. So let's get straight into it, and I'll show you the team to face Fulham in just a moment. Okay, here is the team to face Fulham, and it is Simon in goal, back four of Cucurella, Botman, Silva and João Mario. Jude Bellingham at the base of midfield, Thuram and Mount ahead of him, Evanilson on the left, Mudryk on the right, Sesko up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well my assistant thinks that I shouldn't have to remind the players how much today means to the fans and that they should do it for them. Given that the two teams are so close together in terms of geography, he's absolutely spot on. So we'll pump the fists and agree with him. And let's get out there and do it. So into the tunnel and the tunnel interview. Am I excited by the prospect of Derby Day and facing off against your local rivals? These are the occasions we live for as fans, players and managers. You've already qualified for the Europa League, but a win could see a Champions League berth be yours. Am I confident? Put ourselves in the best position. Okay. Title chasers Arsenal are in action against Man City, and they will want a victory to keep up the hunt for the trophy. What do you make of their chances? City are a good team and they won't roll over. So let's get into the action and see if we can do our bit to keep our top four chances alive. As you can see at the moment, they're not even in our own hands. So we need to absolutely make the most of the opportunity and beat Fulham. Mason Mount is over a free kick and he's found the back of the net with it as well. It is Chelsea 1, Fulham 0. We've played 7 minutes. So it's a sensational free kick from Mason Mount that's given us the lead. And that lifts us into third place in the table. And looking good at the moment, but as you can see we've played more games than anybody else in the division, so it's far from a done deal yet, as Bellingham finds Cucurella, back to Botman, finds Silva, into Thuram, finds Mudryk, who drifts out to the right, João Mario back to Silva, Thuram, Bellingham to João Mario, through to Mudryk, who finds the back of the net. 24 minutes gone, it's Chelsea 2, Fulham 0. So in terms of this game, we are off to a really good start and in a really fantastic position. But still an awful lot of work to do. And whilst we're not assured of a top 4 place by any stretch of the imagination, as things stand we're also not completely out of the title race. So half time, can we motivate the lads a little? I think we point the finger and agree with our assistant, and then we look at substitutions. And Bellingham is in an aggressive mood, so he's going to come off for Enzo Fernandez. And also Evanilson's going to come off for exactly the same reason and be replaced by Raheem Sterling. So let's start the second half. Encourage the lads because we're playing well. So let's give them a little bit of encouragement. See if we can get another goal to really put the game to bed. Cucurella with the throw in into the area. It's given away though. Cleared but only as far as Botman, who finds Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez shoots and Mudryk picks up the bits after the goalkeeper spills it. And it is Chelsea 3, Fulham 0 on 51 minutes. So all in all, we're having a really good day against Fulham and setting ourselves up nicely for qualification on the final day. It won't be sealed today, but this is going a long way to helping us do that. And João Mario picks up the clearance, finds Mudryk into Fernandes, Mount to Thuram, and I thought that was a foul, but Fulham keep the ball and play continues. Long clearance from the Fulham keeper, Silva wins it, finds Thuram, Mudryk to Mount, over the top for Sesko, and he shoots wide. And it is Leno with the goal kick, but we've won it back. Sterling out to the left-hand side, plays it through for Thuram, and he's dispossessed, and Fulham can break. They launch it long, but Botman is on the end of it. Finds Cucurella, Fernandes to Thuram, out to the right-hand side. João Mario doesn't get there. It's played back to the Fulham keeper Leno, who clears long. Mitrovic beaten by Botman. Fernandes to Thuram. Out to the left for Sterling, who gets it under control. Drives in field and then shoots straight at Bernd Leno. So an hour gone. And I think it's time we start protecting some legs at this stage. I'm going to get Benjamin Sesko off. And we'll bring on... In fact, I'm not going to take Benjamin Sesko off. I'm going to think again for a minute. I am going to take Mykhailo Mudryk off and bring on Ez Abde. I'm going to take Mason Mount off and bring on Matteo Guendouzi. And I'm going to take Thuram off and bring on Xavi Simons. And then I think I need to swap those two around and continue with those changes. So stoppage time, 3-0 up. And that is how it finishes. Chelsea 3, Fulham 0. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of the episode and the final match of the season. The equation is a simple one. We need to match Manchester United's result and we'll be in the top 4. Blackburn Rovers need a win to have any chance of survival. The team that's going to go to Ewood Park to play Blackburn is Unai Simon in goal, back 4 of Cucurella, Botman, Silva and Vanderson. Bellingham at the base of midfield, Fernandes and Mount ahead of him, Mudryk on the left, Sterling on the right, Sesko up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well my assistant thinks if we carry our last performance into this match we'll do well. I am going to disagree. I'm going to pump the fists and I am going to say where's the one I want? Win on the final day secures Champions League qualification. I want to make sure we do our bit and record a victory here. And that seems to have gone down pretty well overall. So let's get into the tunnel. Why has it been so hard to find form away from home? Don't really know, so I'll go with the first one. How pleased are you with the team's recent record in front of goal? All the work is geared towards scoring goals because they win matches. Chelsea side can book a spot in Champions League competition proper with a win. Are you confident of seeing it through? We put ourselves in the best position. It's in our own hands. So let's go and do it. And as I said, Blackburn Rovers need a win to be able to survive. A draw and they will be relegated. Mason Mount's ball in. The header hits the crossbar and it's cleared away for a corner. So we're on the front foot early on. And it is Botman with the left-footed in-swinging corner to the near post, headed away. Bellingham beaten in the air, but Cucurella gets there and the highlight comes to an end. And actually, Manchester United have taken the lead, so we do definitely need to win today. Cucurella to Botman, Silva into Bellingham, onto Mount. Plays it through for Mudryk, and he's hit the woodwork. Big chance goes begging. And as it stands, we're missing out on Champions League qualification. We're going to demand more, and we'll be making some changes at half time. In fact, we're going to make one before that because Mudryk's gone off injured. So Evan Nielsen's going to come on. And he's going to play just over an hour. So I'll make another 2 changes at half time. As Witry throws it in for Blackburn Rovers. It's crossed in and Unai Simon makes an easy gather. Bowls it out to Botman, who advances and finds Cucurella. Forward to Evan Nielsen. Back to Cucurella, into Enzo Fernandez. Evan Nielsen onto Sesko. Infield to Mount. To the right for Sterling. Through to Sesko. Can't beat the keeper. Wharton back to his goalkeeper, who launches it long. And the highlight comes to an end. But we've immediately got another one. Mount with a free kick. Can he find the back of the net from a free kick again? Not this time. It's over the crossbar. And it looks like we're going in at half time at 0-0. Not ideal. As you can see, we have dominated that first half. We need to hit the target more often. Right. What am I going to say? Don't like what I just saw. Yeah, I'll agree with my assistant. And we'll make another 2 changes. So Sesko, I would like to take off. So we'll bring off, put Evan Nielsen up front. Sesko can come off. And yeah, let's put Mount on the left wing. Sesko off for Xavi Simons. And I think we'll go one more and take Enzo Fernandez off for Kefren Turam. So 3 changes down, 2 to go. We're into the second half. Let's fire up the lads and see if we can manage to get the opening goal relatively early in the second half. Thuram wins the ball back and drives forward, finds Xavi Simons, who rounds the keeper, and it's taken us 22 seconds in the second half to get the lead. It's Blackburn Rovers 0, Chelsea 1, and as it stands, we're heading for the top 4, and they're heading for the Championship. So, as it stands, nothing Manchester United can do to qualify for the top 4. They lead Brighton by 1-0. But not going to be enough for them as it stands. So, right, Mason Mount now needs to come off. So I'll bring on João Mario and we'll swap João Mario and Sterling around. And I think I'm going to take Silva off and bring on Reece James for my final change. So 15 minutes left. Thuram with the long ball forward. Sterling giving chase, putting Sivic under pressure. Finds Caprile though, who launches it long. And Blackburn retain possession, but Simons wins it back. Vanderson to Silva. Simons to Thuram, long ball out to the left for João Mario, who cuts in field, finds Thuram, ball in, is headed away, but only as far as Vanderson, who's looking for help, and he's won a penalty, I think. Although it's gone to VAR for a decision, not over the foul, but over whether it's in the area or not. So either way, we're getting a decision here, and it's no penalty, so it is a free kick, but we don't get to see it. Reece James now plays it forward to João Mario on the right, cuts in field, plays it to Bellingham, turns, plays it to the left, but it's cut out, and Dolan brings it over halfway for Blackburn to Vieira, into Buckley, and Blackburn hit the crossbar. Botman heads clear, Cucurella gives it back to him, Bellingham to Thuram, and the highlight comes to an end. We very nearly threw that away then. We'll demand more, and let's see, can we get the decisive second goal to secure top four? Bellingham to James to Vanderson, ball forward to João Mario. He's got there, but only at the benefit of Blackburn Rovers, but the loose ball falls to Evan Nielsen, and he's found the back of the net. Will it be 2-0, or is it going to be offside? VAR says it's no goal. It remains 1-0. 3 minutes left of the 90. So still a nervy end to the match. And I'm not sure how Manchester United are getting on. I think they're still winning. And there is the full-time whistle. Blackburn Rovers 0, Chelsea 1. I'll be back in a moment to confirm the final league table of the season and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the final league table of the season. Manchester City crowned champions with 82 points from their 38 games. Arsenal runners up with 80 points. Liverpool in third on 79, and we clinch a top four place on 78. One clear of Manchester United, with the rest nowhere close. And in terms of relegation, our opponents Blackburn occupied 18th. Bournemouth go down in 19th, and Fulham well adrift of the rest with just 19 points from their 38 games, meaning they finish in 20th and last place. So time now to tell you what's coming up on the next episode, and it is going to be the pre-season and transfer special edition. So I will be back on the 1st of July once the out of contract players have gone, and I will show you the players we bring in and how we get on in pre-season. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.